There's one tip for every single rank in ArvPlays. Starting off, if you are bronze, then you clearly haven't put much time into the game. I would honestly say just play the game, play the game, play the game. And honestly, you can't really get hard stuck bronze if you stay there because the penalties are so low. You just play the game, play the game, play the game, get used to it. Really kind of just focus on your mechanics and your actual controller. I don't think you need to even worry about game awareness or anything like that. When you're in bronze, just focus on your mechanics and stuff like that. And you should be out of bronze fairly quickly. Again, if you're struggling, go to a bot lobby or just play multiplayer. Like at that point, you just want to play the game, shoot your weapon and get familiar with your input. If it's controller, keyboard and mouse, whatever it is, and just start to understand the basics, because for now that is way more important. If you are silver, you're starting to shoot a little bit more, but again, exact same thing as bronze. Like you should really not be hard stuck silver. If you are hard stuck silver, don't worry about the details of like minimap and game awareness. Honestly, just like take a look and say, right, what am I actually doing with my time? Let me go through a private game and understand how to slide, how to camera, just go through the basics and really understand the basics, and then you should be able to take out any silver in the lobby and you should be able to go through, because most silvers are kind of walking around, don't really know what's going on, so you shouldn't be stuck there. You should really kind of get out if you're playing the game regularly. Then we go to gold. Gold is something that is actually most of the player base are in, and when you're in gold, I would say one thing: you could get ahead in gold by simply just playing on mechanics, simply just getting ahead of everyone and outslaying them and really just making sure you're better than them. Again, shooting bots, warming up, doing the basics. But when I coach golds all the time, one of the biggest things I notice is that they don't really have a lot of game awareness compared to like the diamonds and plats, and that's what kind of keeps them stuck there. And also there's such a wide range of gold players, so what you're going to do is you might have a gold player that's actually really good on objective, right, but he doesn't control spawns, or you might have someone that loves to hold spawns but they never push out. So there's always a weird kind of range there, so you want to make sure if you're a gold player, you're just filling in the gaps, just fill in the gaps what your teammates are doing and just make the game easy, make the game simple. You'll be good to go. If you're platinum, it's very similar. Platinum ranks, I would say, are probably the ones where you're starting to understand the game a little bit more, but there's probably one or two things you're not doing. And if you really want to get to diamond play is actually fairly decent, so you actually need to put a little bit more time in shooting your bots, warming up, doing like, you know, even VOD reviews to a small extent. I think will be a good for a platinum player, just to understand how the game's going, because if you're platinum, you can shoot your gun at a decent level, you're actually a fairly decent player, but you're maybe a bit slower. I think the biggest difference with platinums and diamonds from what I've seen is the pacing. Platinum players, when I'm going through with them and I'm pausing the gameplay and talking, they understand what's going on, but in the moment they don't. Minimap and kill feed is your best friends when you're platinum, because that's the biggest struggle. If you're diamond trying to get to crimson, it is simply time played, but not only time played, it's time you put outside the game. Make sure you're studying the game. If you're stuck in diamond, you need to be studying the game. You need to be doing VOD reviews, do it once a week at minimum, and get to crimson. If you are crimson now, you're at a really good level. To get to iridescent, it is double the time. Iridescents play this game like it's their career. They put a lot of time into it. If you're crimson right now and you're stuck and you need to get to iridescent, put more time in, play more effectively, do VOD reviews, treat it like an actual sport, and you're good to go. If you're iridescent trying to hit top 250, unlucky, you can't. You have to be 4 stack, or you have to be playing with hackers. Catch you guys for another tomorrow. Peace.